MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Number 30 makes his big league debut right after this. Grayson Rodriguez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 2-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
A 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Mullins is right there, one down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Into the box, Suzuki. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Takes this the other way to right. Santander is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The set and the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mullins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Cedric Mullins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a full count now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Christopher Morrow. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Rodriguez is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rodriguez really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, his team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Full count, here it comes. Runner goes. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, and he fouls this one off. And they're runners at the corners now. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. One there, on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Batting up,
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in, Miguel Amaya. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Fouled off. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So striding in, Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Henderson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 2 balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Ryan Mountcastle comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 32.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Ian Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Rodriguez makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. The next Cub up, Suzuki.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery, fouled away. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Hard hit ball to short. And there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next it'll be Jamer Candelario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another try at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Christopher Morrow. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Morrow stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in, number 11, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Cedric Mullins. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the pitch. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Amaya looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
As a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Suzuki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle to Frazier at the bag. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cody Bellinger, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Frazier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. First delivery to him on the way, and a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping up now, Anthony Santander. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 4-0. Into the box, Dansby Swanson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. O'Hearn is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
You know, this is kind of to be expected, Matt. I think a lot of times as a pitcher, you're at the advantage the first time through the lineup. He kind of had his way the first few innings with this lineup. Now that they've seen him a second and going on to a third time, he's having a much more difficult time getting the ball past these hitters.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Patrick Wisdom. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Slow little grounder left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batter, number 32.
In now for the O's, Ryan O'Hearn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Bellinger looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Number 11 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Orioles. Mike Baumann takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christopher Morrow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Splitter. 2-2.
2-2.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now back.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Ian Happ, and he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Suzuki would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Suzuki. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Cody Bellinger will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 35. Adley.
So digging in now, Adley Rutschman 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Throw to first.
1-1.
And he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Runner at first here. 1 man out. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard,
and he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ball even at 2-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Bellinger looking up into the bleachers and gone.
The batter, number 2.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Anthony Kay will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Henderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Orioles. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4. To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom.
16.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No outs, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in, Miguel Amaya. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Dylan Tate is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. In now, Ian Happ rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in, Suzuki. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line hard, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. The runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bellinger is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Looking to leave him loaded. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Cole Irvin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mullins is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home.
3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 0.
Ball inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting. Number 11.
So coming to the plate, number 11. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Daniel Valencia takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 48.
Here comes the first pitch.
Valencia.
0-1.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The bat, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Valencia has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th innings.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles get one. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Popped up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Christopher Morrow is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play. So the base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Number 31.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Tauchman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Austin Hayes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Michael Fulmer answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael Fulmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 35.
Ready for another chance. Adley Rutschman, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone! Into the box now, Henderson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Orioles leading off the inning, Miguel Amaya, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Shot back up the middle. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
At the plate, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Santander on the run. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
CNL Perez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. In now, Dansby Swanson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
High and deep to right. Santander looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display for both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's
3-2.
Full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Settling in now, Patrick Wisdom. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
That's the ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Santander looks up into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Jacob Webb comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jacob Webb. Now batting, number 5.
At the plate now, Christopher Morrow. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Got a full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Cubs lead it 15-7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller down the third baseline. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, number 11, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second.
Nope.
3-2 now.
Full count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up. Number 74 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 74.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Tauchman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Number 31.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Two men are on with two men out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
15-7 is the final score here. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Anthony Kay claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.